Hey, what's up guys? Ghost here, and today I'm bringing you guys all a brand new episode of Q&A Monday. So today's episode is going to be number 79, and if you guys want to go ahead and leave down a question, leave it down below in the comment section, and I'll try my best to get to it in next week's episode of Q&A Monday. And remember, leave down the word Q&A next to your question so I know it's for the actual Q&A series, and that's pretty much how you leave down a question for the series. So to cover in the gameplay, we're playing some domination here on Rise with the Pharaoh, and this is definitely one of my best games I've ever had here in Black Ops 3 and probably in Call of Duty in general. Like, this gameplay was just so much fun. Like, I just had so much fun devastating these guys, and I went 65-1. Only had one death. I believe the one death was in the first round, and I think my aim was off and I just couldn't connect, and yeah, that's what happened. I think that when I died I was like 10 off a nuclear, so it could have been a flawless like 65-0, but hey, at least it's an insane score and definitely one of my best games ever of Call of Duty and ever in here in Black Ops 3. So let's go ahead and get started with the first question, and the first one is coming from Jocks, and he says, what kind of control freaks do you use? So I use the Specter control freaks, and they're basically the Phantoms, if you know what they are. The Phantoms are the white control freaks, but the Specter ones are the Phantoms but black, just a different color, and that's the only change that it has. And I've been using control freaks since 2014, and I think that they work great for me. They have definitely improved my aim. I've noticed a huge difference, and I honestly love them, and the Specter ones are the ones that I do use. So the next question is coming from Random Gamer, and he says, if they were to make a movie based on one of the 9 specialist characters, who would you want it to be based on? And he says, I would go with Specter. So I agree with you too. If they were to make a movie about like these specialist characters, if I had to choose one of them, it would be Specter too, because it's just, he's an interesting character because we don't know really much about him. We don't even know his like its gender. We don't know if he's either like a woman or a man. We don't know that at all. And it just would be very interesting to see his backstory, more of it. I know, like when you flip over the specialist card in the actual game, you get to see his bio and such. But I want to learn more about him. He or she. I don't even know. I'm just gonna refer to Specter to him, because I think he's honestly a man, but like I really want to learn more about him and just his backstory and how he became Specter and why he wears a mask, and you know what he does and like why he's doing what he's doing. You know, it just seems pretty interesting, to be honest with you guys, and that's pretty much a character that I would like to learn more about, and that'll be a pretty cool movie. Just tell me down below, I guess, which character would you like to see a movie based upon, and that's a pretty interesting topic right there, guys. So the next question is coming from Ben, and he says, what do you think is the worst camo in Black Ops 3, not including the black market camos? So in my opinion, I think that the worst camo in the game, that's not a black market camo, is the integer camo. I dislike the way it looks. I don't like the way it's designed, and the color on it, like I don't think that's a great color for a camo at all. Like green, like a weaponized 115 looks great and it's green, but the thing is with that, it just looks like it's painted on it. I dislike it so much, and I would never ever run that camo. You know, I think I never ran that camo at all when I was going for gold and dark matte. I think I never put that on actually, because I just think it looks very bad, at least in my opinion. But tell me down below, what is the worst camo in your eyes that's not from the black market? Like, don't include any camos from the black market, only include like the camos you get for completing challenges. So the next question is coming from Maniac, and he says, if you had everything unlocked in a Call of Duty game, which one would you have? And that includes DLC and stuff. So the two games that I would have everything unlocked for are Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare, and the reason why is because those games both have supply drops, and those games like have tons of content. Like BO3 has reticles from the black market. Black Ops 3 also has specialists like the gear and stuff, the taunts and gestures. They have the weapon attachment variants, and they have the camos and more. And with AW, they had weapon variants, they had gear, and I think those are the two main things. I believe, I'm not entirely sure, I forgot really, but just imagine unlocking everything from supply drops in AW and BO3. Imagine having everything in the game. You had every weapon variant in AW, you had the Insanity, you had the Obsidian Seed, you have every single weapon variant unlocked in AW, everything. Yeah, everything in Black Ops 3, all the gear unlocked, all the new supply drop weapons unlocked. Like, I want to see like all this stuff that's there in the game, because there's so much to these two games because of supply drops, right? And that's why I chose Black Ops 3 and AW, because those games, I believe, have more content than any other Call of Duty that's been released, because of one thing, the supply drops. So that's the reason why I would have those two games. So the next question is coming from Glenn, and he says, are you going to be buying the Deluxe Edition / Season Pass for Ghost 2? And he goes on to say, I personally am not, because I bought the Black Ops 3 Deluxe Edition and I feel absolutely ripped off, because they're taking the weapons from the DLC and putting them in supply drops, and I have no doubt that they'll do this next year too. So I also bought the Deluxe Edition of Black Ops 3 as well, and I feel ripped off just like how you do as well, man. And I just dislike how the weapons are locked behind supply drops. Like, there's no point to a season pass at all, in my opinion, because if the season pass came with like a cool added bonus content, that'll be awesome. But the season pass here in Black Ops 3 just has the map packs, all of them, and like I guess a cheaper price, and that's it. They don't come, like, the season pass doesn't include any weapons. I don't think it even includes like any camos at all here in this game. It's just plain old like the map packs, and that's it. And I think in previous CODs it came with only the weapons, and that's that as well. But hey, at least there's new weapons that everybody gets if you're a season pass holder. But here in this game, you gotta be like lucky, or just to get crypto keys and like get the weapons out of supply drops. You have to be lucky to get that, and that's just very dumb. Like, I hate that idea, really, and that's why I'm not gonna buy the season pass at all, period, in the next COD, no matter what. Even if they do have supply drops, even if they don't, I'm not even gonna bother buying the season pass whatsoever. And I go same for like the special edition of the next game. If they have like a digital deluxe edition, I'm not gonna buy that unless it has it comes with the remastered CODs, and yes, I'll definitely buy that in a heartbeat. But that's the question right there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. So the next question is also a COD 2016 question, and it's coming from Jeff, and he says, for COD 2016, what do you expect? So I want there to be improvements from their previous game, which was Ghost. I want their next game to be improved by a mile, improved by a ton, like literally improved. I think they could do that because they've had all these years, I believe since like 2013 or 2014, to work on this game that's coming out this year, and I think that they will improve upon everything. That's just what I'm looking forward to. That's what I'm expecting, that they improve upon everything and make this Call of Duty a good game, and I hope they really do that, man. But we'll find out more about the next game probably next week, or like, yeah, next week we'll get a trailer. I'm pretty sure, I'm calling it right now. We'll get a trailer next week, and I just expect improvement. That's the only thing I expect and I want from the next game, is improvement. As simple as that. And that was the Q&A, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.
Go on, run. I'll give you a head start.